Hi guys, I hope you're okay. This is Joe from Total Massage here. Okay, so I thought I'd take this time now today to create a little video for you guys to explain a little bit about me and what I do and how I can benefit you. So as a graduate sports rehabilitator, I'm there to guide you through the rehabilitation process. So whether that's from a niggling pain you've had for years or something that you've picked up more acutely, say on the football field. So you've, I don't know, sprained an ankle, you've had a hamstring tear or things like that, or you've been at the gym and you've picked up a little niggle, or on the track you've, let's say, torn an ACL or something like that. I'm there for you. Okay, so what to expect from me? In our first initial consultation, we'd be looking at assessing that injury. So assessing to see the mechanisms of that injury, what is causing that injury, and to really understand the behaviour of pain, the type of pain, so we can get a more rounded picture of what we're dealing with. And this will also help us with our treatment plan, so we can tailor make a treatment plan to what we find in that first initial consultation. So that initial consultation will take about 45 minutes to an hour, and we may get some treatment in there, maybe a little bit of massage in there or something like that, a bit of manual therapy. Okay, so after that we'll have some follow-up appointments, which will take probably half an hour to 45 minutes. Okay, and what will be involved in that are some manual therapies, maybe some taping to support a joint, maybe we're looking at PNF stretching, things like that. But ever so more like nowadays, the research is pointing to, if we look at the bottom of this document, there you go, exercise and training programs in order to best treat that musculoskeletal injury. Okay, so there's a couple of tools I am going to be using, or you might see me using while I'm dealing with you guys. So if we go across here and to this app. So this app, Rehab My Patient, is a really cool app which allows me to give you, to prescribe you some exercises that you can take home, and it gives you some guidance on how to do these exercises. There's some videos on there, and I can really take you through that process without actually being there. And it's a really good app for sort of reference between appointments, between seeing me. Okay, so it's just really useful for you guys. Right, so once we've got our exercise plan in place, this was built up from sort of my clinical experience, my clinical reasoning skills, in terms of matching up what exercises will suit the injury that you have, how to best optimize that rehabilitation. We'll move on to how we get this information to you. Right, okay, so you can see here I've set up a little exercise program. Actually, it's just one exercise, but it's just an example. So this is what I will send off to you guys. You know, you've got your sets, your reps in there, and a nice little app. Again, we've got a advice sheet on an ankle fracture. So I'm going with an ankle sprain and ankle fracture for this sort of plan. And what I'm going to do is email it to myself just to see, just so you know how the process works. Okay, so I'll email to you. Okay. So a lot of these exercises in this app are sort of early stage to mid stage rehab. But when we're going into the latter stages of rehabilitation, we start to want to move the emphasis to strengthening and conditioning and getting back to your sport, back to work or anything like that. So we really want to up the intensity. So we're looking at compound lifts and that sort of stuff. So as I say, I have 2 tools for your prescription. This is just the first one, and then we have, if we go to, okay, so this is a little template on Excel that was made, and this is a template for leg conditioning, just a generic leg conditioning program with emphasis on dorsiflexion. So the reason we wanted to get dorsiflexion in this particular program is to help with squatting form or functional form. So dorsiflexion is how far you can bring your toe up to your shin, and having good dorsiflexion allows you to get a better form in your squat, essentially. So this program ran over 4 weeks, and as you can see, we've got a day 1, a day 2, and a day 3. So your day 1 might be on your Monday, day 2 might be on, there's the rehab plan that's been sent through. There's day 2 could be Wednesday, and then day 3 could be Thursday, and I'll set the reps in there, set the load, and then as we progress for the next week, so next week, day 1 on Monday, we'll up the reps, we might up the load, or we might up the sets, or something like that. Okay, whilst still having the mobility in there, and dynamic warm-up. Okay, so yeah, that's where I want to go with that. Okay, so if we just follow up that email that's been sent to me. So as you can see there, we've got your advice sheet on ankle fracture, and then you've got your exercises in there. Okay. And then you can also go to this app. It also sends you a link which takes you straight through to the website and app. So you log in with the code, open up, and there you go. There are your exercises, and they should be there all the time at the top. And then you've got your little advice sheet there. Okay, and then we can click the video. This is how you do your Bosu, your single leg squat and a Bosu.
Stand on an upside down Bosu and go into a squat position on one leg. Try to maintain good form and technique. Return to the start position. Note, this exercise is hard, so only do this if you have strong legs. Make sure when you squat to keep the middle of your kneecap in line with the middle toe.
So you can see what we're on about there. I will sort of demonstrate these exercises for you, but this is just a bit of a reference, just in case you forget how to do them, or you forget to do a couple of them. You can always have this reference to go back to, and you can always go back to this sheet until we next meet for a follow-up. Okay, and I think that's it from me. If there are any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. I'll pop my number, which is free to phone or text, through on the end of this video. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you in one of Sam's gyms soon. And hopefully we can have a good relationship, and yeah, look forward to seeing you. Okie dokie. Thank you very much.